what this does.
Pause. Ready. Okay. Pause.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me fix that. Okay, camera's on. Alright, okay. Note to self, do not point weapons at camera. Okay. Hello, and welcome to Beyond American Shores, Japanese Toys Are Seen and Heard. This is the tale of a man who was set out to the far reaches of space. Along with his friends, he has made a club that can destroy evil on the moon. And yet he's still in high school. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my first review of a toy from Kamen Rider Fourze. From the writer who wrote Gurren Lagann and the action director who's currently working on Power Ranger Samurai, Kamen Rider Fourze has been a great series so far. It started out slow, but it has gotten better over time. This is the 40th anniversary Kamen Rider series, and so far, it's been doing well. Today, I've got the main Henshin Belt for Fourze, as that's what we're going to review today. The Deluxe Fourze Driver from Kamen Rider Fourze. Okay, the packaging for the Fourze driver is really big. On the front of the box, you see Fourze in his base states, with a picture of the belt, and a dissolved picture of the switches. On one side, you see Fourze floating with 3 of the switches, while the rocket switch is still in the Fourze driver. On the other side, you get to see all the connection ports that Fourze has, so the circle arm, the X leg, the triangle leg, and the square arm. On the top of the box, you see the switches with their respective module. On the back, it's basically instruction on how the Fourze driver works, and also other ways that you can collect switches, such as food droids, candy toy, and gashapon. Here we have the Fourze driver. At first, when I saw this in catalog pictures, I didn't know what to think of it. When I saw the clear blue plastic on the belt, I kinda thought this looked unfinished. But to be fair, I've actually grown to like the belt, and, well, I actually do like it. What I really would have liked is actually have some more paint on it. Like, I was thinking of like the starry design. But I think Kamen Rider Meteor took that and ran with it, with his suit design. But this belt still looks awesome. Usually on Kamen Rider belts, there's usually one port of the belt strap that goes permanently into the belt. But however here, both plugs are actually detachable, so you can make it look like you're actually holding the Fourze driver like Gentaro does in the show. So let's take a look at the main gimmick of the line, the Astro Switches. So we went from Gaia memories, metals, and now we've got buttons that kind of look like detonators that cartoon villains would use. Here we have Astro Switch number 1, Rocket. Basically, switches are kind of like these little buttons, knobs, that you press and they do stuff inside the belt. However, on their own, they do absolutely nothing. Rocket is a circle switch, so we'll leave that for later. Next up is Launcher, switch number 2. This is an X switch. Launcher will give you a rocket launcher on the X leg. Next up is switch number 3, Drill. This will give you a giant drill. It's a triangle switch. And finally, we have Radar. This will give you a radar/communicator if you use it. This will go on to Fourze's square arm. When you turn on the Fourze driver, it will make this sound. Now, the Fourze driver has specific spots for each of the switches. So, one is for the circle switches, one is for the X switches, one is for the triangle switches, and one is for the square switches. So let's put all of our switches in. When you put the switch in, the belt will recognize it. Oh, but we're not done. Next, push down those 4 red buttons. And let the countdown go. Now pull the lever. And then you add in the 2 catchphrases that Fourze has. Space is awesome! And let's sell this one-on-one. And there you go. You basically transformed into Fourze. Oh, but we're not done here. This belt also has another feature. All you have to do is press down the button, and it'll activate the switch. If you have any of the switches on, you can pull the lever and activate the finisher, a limit break. No matter what switch you use, it will make the same finishing sound. However, it will just change the names of the switches being used. Where have I heard that before? Oh, that's right, Final Fantasy! The same name for the finishers in Kamen Rider Fourze is the same name for the finishers in Final Fantasy. Now, I do have more switches here. Most of them from Candy Toy Set 3. What's the difference between a Candy Toy Switch and a deluxe switch? Well, a Candy Toy Switch doesn't have a shiny holographic sticker like the deluxe versions. However, they also come with a scan code at the back of the switches that can be used on most smartphones. So here we have Smoke, a purple switch, and it's an X switch, so this would replace Launcher. Next is Winch. This is a square switch. This would replace Radar. Next up is Flash. Switch number 17. This would replace Rocket and basically give you a flashlight. And finally, I have the Fire Switch. Unlike most switches, the Fire Switch can activate a new form. In this case, Fourze's Fire States. To deactivate the Fourze driver, what you do is pull up all 4 buttons that you use to transform. You don't need to have all 4 buttons pressed down to activate the Henshin sequence. All you just need to do is pull down 1 button, activate the lever, and it will still do it. But, if you want to actually get the full Henshin sequence, you push down all 4 buttons.
You know what? I'm gonna try and transform into Fourze. But first, a little change in suit. Much better. Now, let's do this. Henshin! Alright! Space is awesome! Let's sell this one-on-one. This toy is awesome. It's actually really cool. The switches are actually an interesting gimmick. And, well, it's an overall really good belt. So, final verdict, I give it a good. Now that you think about it, I wonder what's next. Flies? Oh wait, that's already happened. Ah well, only time will tell. Anyways, I'm the Tokuto Reviewer, and see you guys on the next Beyond American Shores. Reviewer out!